Lisa Punchinello. Lisa Punchinello was the Don's wife.
Mona Sachs. Lisa's evil twin.
Your safety's off, evil twin. You might hurt someone with that gun of yours.
Lisa's the damsel in distress. I'm the professional. I'd blow you away without batting an eye.
Sure, and you can check out my credentials splattered all over this joint.
Jack couldn't have framed you. Not the state he was in.
Somewhere, the baby was crying.
Еще бы какой-нибудь скример сюда. И все.
Should have known it when we found you snoring next to Lupino's corpse. A comedian, huh?
The pictures were filled with good old times.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy's my favorite.
Вот это самая адская тема вообще будет с таким управлением еще. Просто жесть.
full of holes, blow them to bits, vaporize them, disintegrate them. No matter what you do, they'll still be back, good as new.
Пазы. А ты вот так вот, блядь. Пролезает, блядь. Сука. Экшн.
Michelle's diary lay on the table.
Max, no, please, Max. Why? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Murderer! You killed her! Nothing like that ever happens in the real world.
Наконец-то.
I woke up in a bad dream. My head felt 2 sizes too small for my brain.
Max Payne, I envy your name.
And the killer was smiling.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Frankie the Bat Niagara.
Niagara, as in you cry a lot? He had a baseball bat and I was tied to a chair. Pissing him off was the smart thing to do.
Nothing wrong with a little laugh now and then. Take me, for example. I love to watch cartoons. Cartoon violence is a fascinating thing. Let's take a break. I need to take a leak and maybe grab a cold one at the bar. Don't worry. I'll be back to finish this off. And then, it's checkout time.
You play, you pay, you bastard. He swaggered out, and the door clanged shut behind him, locks clicking into place. Everyone makes mistakes. Mine hadn't been to crack jokes about the goon with the bat. He'd have cracked my skull regardless. It hadn't even been to trust a girl with a gun. I had blindly gone after the first bad guy on my hit list when I should have been aiming further up the ladder, at the head of the Punchinello family. I couldn't bring myself to be pissed at Mona. Guess I had a soft spot for a pretty face. But when somebody decides to play baseball with your head, you tend to get sore. They had dragged me back to the basement of Lupino's hotel. I was beaten, bruised, and blue. I felt like the chair I had broken to get free. All I had was Niagara's bat, sticky with my own blood. Without a gun, I'd be no match for Frankie's men. I'd have to play hide and seek with them.
It's Frankie's turf. We'll take care of it. What the hell? What the? What the hell?
Стреляй, блядь, в воздухе. Прилетело, так и знал, что сейчас прям на выходе садит. Сейчас все исправим.
I woke up in a bad dream. All I had was Niagara's bat, sticky with my own blood. Without a gun, I'd be no match for Frankie's men. I'd have to play hide and seek with them.
It's Frankie's turf. We'll take care of it. Yo, what the hell? Hey.
Он еще не сдох, я думал, с одного патрона улетел. Что? Хардкорище какое-то дикое просто. Вот это нахуй игра, блядь. Вот это челлендж, блядь. Bloodborne вообще для детей по сравнению с этим. Что за щур, блядь, пиздец.
All I had was Niagara's bat, sticky with my own blood. Without a gun, I'd be no match for Frankie's men. I'd have to play hide and seek with them.
It's Frankie's turf.
Oh yeah.
What the hell?
Things were fast going from bad to worse. The men in blue had come and gone. They had decorated the place with chalk outlines and tied it together with yellow tape. The cops who had stayed behind were dead. Frankie, his boys, and I had the place all for ourselves.
Just forget about it. Just forget about it. Hey, just forget about it. That crazy witch, you should have heard her. She was a real scream when the boys caught her trying to cap the Don. Oh, that's friggin' bad. To the trio? That's even worse than what Frankie's doing to that poor bastard downstairs. She's gonna take a long time to die.
The mobster muscle on the phone was talking about Mona. Punchinello's trio were nothing but bad news.
It's pain!
Oh!
More evidence that Punchinello.
The fact remains that all the victims so far identified in the Ragnarok shooting have been known criminals, many of whom had large doses of V in their blood. Reliable sources say that Max Payne was also among those killed, although no body has been recovered at this time.
Reliable sources. That meant somebody thought the Mafia had me, didn't want the cops snooping around anymore. The body would be delivered to them barely recognizable. Case closed. Don Punchinello had the power to be that reliable source, which was no news. But his news was old news. Framing me hadn't been enough. Don Punchinello had put a hit on me. He wanted me dead, and it had been important enough for him to give written instructions to Frankie about it.
Max Payne should die like a dog for the trouble he's caused. Frankie, I know I can trust you to give this matter the dedication it needs.
Well, didn't like me much. hotel bar was fast developing quite a history. True to his words, Frankie was there, having a beer.
Jesus Christ. How the hell did you get loose?
Got bored waiting. Thought, what the hell, we could just as well finish this here.
Fine by me. This works out just as well.
Чистой воды.
The men in blue had come and gone. They had decorated the place with chalk outlines and tied it together with yellow tape. The cops who had...
Just forget about it. Just forget about it. Hey, just forget about it. That crazy witch, you should have heard her. She was a real scream when the boys caught her.
Take whatever steps necessary. Here stated that Valkyrie represents...
There he is.
Whatever steps necessary. That Valkyrie represents... The NYPD has been out on massive pain. Take whatever steps necessary. Here stated that Valkyrie represents... The NYPD has
More evidence that Punchinello didn't like it much.
The fact remains that all the victims so far identified in the Ragnarok shooting have been known criminals, many of whom had large doses of V in their blood. Reliable sources say that Max...
Hey! Oh!
The hotel bar was fast developing quite a...
Fine by me. This works out just as well.
Трэш. Там твой выход. Микрофон, наверное, далеко, поэтому не слышно. Я просто жевал, чтобы не жевать.
Thank you. You've been a lovely audience. Had enough? I don't play with girls anyway. Unfair!
Ну да, Сонька, чё? Я думаю, если пустил бы через ПК, то нормально было бы.
Punchinello messing with V is bad for business all around. But that's not all. There is this guy, Boris Time, used to pull jobs for me. He's the captain of the cargo ship Charon.
Напрямую через Соньку, я
Now the
не через
bastard
ком.
turncoat has gone over to the other side, Punchinello's. The ship's loaded with...
No Minotaur lurked in this labyrinth, but somewhere out there, on the clanking deck of his cargo freighter, the skipper of the K-Ron was waiting,
просто такие
like
пикселя
a ferry
здоровые,
in the
короче,
river
весь экран.
Styx.
Как только движение начинается, пиздец. Картинка охуевать начинает. Была бы прошка, я думаю, может получше, но...
What the? Hold it!
Бля, ебать. Ебать, зарвало на. Может быть, обычный попробовать, не 60 FPS.